3 amazing du'as for your workday. Assalamu alaikum, this is your brother Mohammad Arshad, and in this video I wanted to share with you 3 simple but powerful du'as that I use on days that I'm working, and I want to share them with you so that you can get massive benefit from them. So these are du'as that the Prophet ﷺ used to say, and I just think they apply so much to my work and probably to your work as well. So let's go through the du'as. The first du'a is Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amala mutaqabbala. So this is an amazing du'a. For me, I love this du'a so much. Why? Because it has 3 main parts to it. And every one of these parts I think is so important for us, right? So the first one is Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a, right? So it's basically saying, oh Allah, I ask you for knowledge that is beneficial. Knowledge is so powerful, right? So sometimes you can learn facts and things like that which don't really help you. So to ask Allah for knowledge that is beneficial, that's special, right? And I think that as we're working, we want to have that knowledge to help us. Rizqan tayyiba. So this is actually asking Allah that give us provision. Obviously provision includes money and other things as well. Give us provision which is halal. Making sure that everything that you have, the provision that Allah gives you, is pure and what you're consuming is pure, right? So that's so important. And then the third one is accepted actions. We might be doing good deeds every day, but we don't actually know if they're being accepted. So you want to do deeds that are accepted. And that's what I'm saying in these short words, 3 powerful things, right? Making sure that you have beneficial knowledge, making sure that you have pure provisions, and making sure that you have accepted actions in one tiny du'a, right? So this is a wonderful du'a that I use every day, especially because you're trying to earn money, you're trying to do work, and you're trying to do things, right? The second du'a is one that most people know. It's Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Now, this is a du'a that Musa alayhi salam said when he went to Fir'aun, right? So it's to do with speaking, and this is why I love this du'a so much, that Allah gave us a du'a specifically for speaking. And the reason why I love it is because I feel like in most of our jobs, communication is a huge thing, right? Whether we're typing on the internet, whether we're speaking to people on Zoom meetings, whatever we're doing, communication is a massive part, especially of my job and my work. And so for me, every day I want to ask Allah for my help. I want to put my trust in Allah. I want to make sure that Allah does or helps me to do the things in the du'a. It's talking about basically loosening the knot in your tongue, because the Prophet Musa alayhi salam, he had a speech impediment. So making your speech better, making your task easy, making it easier on your heart. All these kind of things are encompassed in this one short du'a. So that's another du'a that I use. And the third one is one that I've posted about before. It's Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla wa anta taj'alul hazna idha shi'ta sahla, which basically is talking about ease, right? And this is why I love this du'a so much, because life is hard, things are hard, especially work. You're in the day, there's pressures, there's issues, all kinds of things coming up. What you really need is for Allah to make things easy for you. So this du'a is basically saying, oh Allah, you're the only one that can make anything easy, and you make whatever you want easy. Ya Allah, help me and make this easy, right? So that's another powerful du'a when things are not going exactly the way you want. You need some help from Allah. You want to get to that next level. Make that du'a. So you imagine now, these du'as, for me, the advice I would give you is they will take you very little time to memorize. Even if you have very little understanding of Arabic, you can go online, you can get transliteration, you can get all that kind of stuff. If you just invested I don't know, an hour, if you're not good, if you're good at Arabic, I said it to one person, he memorized it within I think 5 or 10 minutes it was, right? So even if you're not good at Arabic, it will take you probably an hour to memorize these 3 du'as, maybe 2 hours. But the investment that you put in these 2-3 hours, even if it takes you 3 hours, it will help you for the rest of your life. In every work day where you make this du'a, Allah will inshaAllah answer your du'a and will help you with each of these things. So my recommendation is that don't just watch this video and just think that's a great du'a. Actually go away and memorize each of these du'as. Du'as are one of those things that Allah has provided us, which I feel is one of those productivity things, one of those life enhancing things where you can take these tiny words that are so powerful, that were spoken by the Prophet ﷺ, which were given to us by Allah, and you can use them as tools in your life to enhance your life, to make things easier, to get a better life overall. So I hope you enjoyed it, and inshallah I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.